And welcome back to part 2 of Gamma's story.
Yes, this is immediately after the whole cutscene with
Right
Amy.
after we got the bird.
Right after we got the bird. Twice.
2 times! And we just did a hand thing from Dave Chappelle.
Yes. Racial draft. Okay.
Yeah.
Now we're off to get Gamma's first upgrade. The jet booster.
Not the jet booster!
And, fun fact, this room actually contains an elevator that I don't show off here, but it's there, right behind Gamma, right there. There's an elevator that you can actually ride up, and it goes nowhere. It's just there. Which makes me wonder if there was supposed to be more to this room. Because Gamma is the only character to go into this room, and I hate the camera angle there. Gamma is the only character that can go into this room, and what he does is just get that upgrade, and that's it. And on the other side of the hallway there is another power-up that you can't get until much later, until before his last level. But I get that one too, and it's optional, but it's there.
Do we have to report to the rear of the ship? I don't want to get rear-ended.
I was not expecting that. Alright.
Always expect the unexpected.
Always expect the unexpected, indeed.
And you get to fight Sonic.
Now, you know how I feel about the rival battles in the game, where you fight either Knuckles, Gamma, or Sonic. Those are the only, people that really get to have a character battle with, and I'm saying that with parentheses.
Quotations.
Yeah, parentheses, quotation marks. Thank you.
Of course,
But Sonic's is a little bit easier to deal with Gamma. Oh, I mean, not easier, harder to deal with Gamma. Because he does do the homing attack quite a bit. And so you just have to spam that. That's all you have to do. Still easy. But, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Still easy, but a little bit trickier because he does jump up and try to cancel your attack. And for whatever reason, I don't know why, when I recorded this, that ding sound, ding, ding, kept going. Let's stop now.
Amy?
But I kept going. And I wasn't sure what happened.
The bird.
Give me the bird.
You're not an evil sword. Wait, remember
It's one of my favorites in this
I don't
game.
want to remember you.
My absolute favorite comes at the very end. Wait for it. You will love it. Don't spoil it. It's the best. My all-time favorite message that I've ever put in a video game ever for our Let's Plays.
Amy!
So far.
Oh, I really don't get this.
Oh, lordy.
But yeah, I mean, it's pretty
Right here
straightforward.
is
This
blah,
is
blah,
where...
blah. Losing altitude because you're going into the Mystic Ruin space. This is where you this is where you die.
Amy and go!
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's the halfway point really in Gamma's story, because this is the point where he sort of has a change of heart, and you won't really see much about it until we arrive in the Mystic Ruins, and there's a cutscene that shows up. But it's the point where he sort of becomes a good guy, and it has to do with that bird.
Why do you help me?
I told you we'd be friends the next time we met. Even Birdie wanted the best.
Not
Indeed.
Birdie.
The birdie.
Eggman.
The bird.
That is a pimp bird, man. He's like Flavor Flav with that locket on. It's like the clock.
The bird, bird, bird.
The bird is the word. The word, the bird, bird, bird. The bird, the word, the word, the bird, bird, bird. Okay, I'll stop now. But
don't you know about the bird?
I'm not going to stop now. Everybody knows that the bird is the word, the word, the bird, bird, the bird, the word, the word, the bird, 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 the bird. Okay. But there you go. This is the scene where he sort of
I think it looks so stupid because you're kind of just floating. When you would normally descend doing that, you just kind of stay by yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
it's like you're moving in place in a way.
Almost.
And the background's just moving.
It's like
by
you're not
you.
having much vertical momentum.
Daggum, flashbacks from hell.
Yep.
Dr. Robotnik. Enemy. Master registration. Deleted. E-series. Friends.
Now this is what I don't understand.
Must say.
He calls them friends, but yet, without spoiling much, what he does to them in order to save them is pretty questionable. I'm not sure if that counts as capital punishment by law in the Sonic universe, but there's something up right there.
I would imagine it's mostly because you gotta beat some Senku tool, I guess.
I guess. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, sometimes to get a point across, you gotta beat some Senku.
You can look at it from 2 or 3 different perspectives. And the way I see it is, yeah, he's trying to save them by destroying them. But, he calls them friends when they obviously attack him.
And we're finally in his 3rd stage.
That's what I call an abusive relationship, folks.
We're finally in his 3rd stage. And you see where it says hit.
And, yeah, for the record, those purple boa constrictor things, you can get a metric assload of points there if you wanted them. Or not points, but time added. Like, I think the A rank is, I think beat the level in 4 minutes. Might be 3 minutes. But easily. Like, look at the timer there. It just flashed 5 minutes. Right there. I should tell you that is, I mean, it's by far the easiest A rank in the entire game. By far. Because they don't, you know, account for the fact that those boa constrictors, you can get up to 40 seconds apiece if you lock onto every single part of it. And
E-102?
yeah, this is your second boss battle as Gamma, which is unique.
Omega.
No, this is Delta.
Oh, that is Delta's sign.
Yeah, it's Delta.
And see how easy this boss fight is?
Yeah. But his boss battles are unique from here on out, except for the last boss. They take place in the middle of a level, which is sort of a callback to the older games, but they're a bit different.
A lot different.
Yeah. And fun fact, this is the part of the level where Sonic would normally be swept up by the tornado.
Yeah, you're right.
And I remember one time I just played the game just to play it, you know, just to fuck around a little bit. There was
I wonder where that leads to.
I sense douchebaggery. But there was a time I was playing the game as Sonic and I tried to enter Gamma's area of the level, which of course there's no objects there, there's no rings, enemies, or anything like Gamma has. But you can actually, if you time your spin dash right, you can actually enter Gamma's portion of the level.
No. Hey, no way you can do that.
I sense more douchebaggery. This fellow here is a douchebag.
I'm
Kevin,
being
I
a
wish you were
douchebag,
here
bro.
to knock some sense into this obvious douchebag.
I'm not a douchebag. I would never do something like that.
Sure.
Douchebaggery's not my style.
He did not need the monkey destruction switch for that. Say it with me. 3, 2, 1. The fuck?
Huh?
You didn't say it with me. You suck.
I didn't realize what you were going to say. I wasn't paying attention.
The switch. Remember,
Oh,
it went
yeah,
through
the
the wall.
fuck?
The fuck?
Yeah.
That's the second best part of this playthrough.
What, you can do an instant replay with? That's what makes it even better.
Yeah, cause I didn't I didn't get it. Like I spent like 2 minutes after that trying to pick it up because I thought it just phased through the wall. I didn't think that it would like disappear. I didn't think it would respawn. I thought it was just like on the other side of the wall and it was just the collision sucked. And I could just pick it back up and I spent like 2 minutes trying to get it. And then
What makes it funny is then
watch Knuckles Part 1 and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
Well, I'm sure if they're watching this one, they've watched Sonic, they've watched Knuckles.
Yeah, but if you know what I'm referring to, Knuckles Part 1. It's the very end when he gets the shovel claw. But
Still thought it was kind of funny.
I'll go ahead and tell people, and this is on a different subject entirely. Red Mountain, when I was younger, you know, up until about maybe a year, 2 years ago, Red Mountain was my least favorite level in the game. Just because I hated the lava rising part in Sonic's version of the level. Gamma doesn't have this problem, but Sonic's did, where
Good
the
thing,
farther
too,
you would
'cause I
go,
hate
the
that
more it
shit.
would rise. And I don't know what was up. I don't know if it was a phobia. I don't know what, but I got the shit scared out of me because of it. But
Not the shit.
now that I'm a bit older and understand, what? That's stupid.
Which one's this one?
This is Epsilon. And seriously, the E-Series bosses are the easiest. You just have to lock on and spam
It's way too
it.
simple.
Way too simple.
They could have made
now,
it a lot harder.
E-105 is a different one. And it's a good different because...
Could have gave him a better hard on.
Gave him a better hard on. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. They could have gave him a better hard on.
I didn't know he had a bad hard on to begin with. I'm sure the neighbors that are listening to us out here are looking at us with the cup up against the wall listening to us going, what the fuck are they talking about? My voice cracked. That does not mean I'm less man. That means
Yes, it does.
that
It
I'm
means
a man
he's very
for
much
having
less
a deep
of a
voice.
man.
No.
You are a very manly woman.
Hey, fuck you, sir.
You are a very manly
Very
woman.
kindly. Fuck you.
I don't want to be fucked by you though. I'm not a man lover. Except with
Are you
Trey.
sure?
Except with Trey. Trey's the only one I'll ever man love with.
Okay. But you said during Portal that you like to experiment with Alex.
Oh God, I don't even remember that. Did I?
Yeah. I think it might have been part 1.
Oh, I don't even
Portal.
remember.
Yeah. You said that you'd like to experiment with Alex.
I'd like to experiment
and Alex
with you
heard
too,
it and
baby.
went, wait, what? What? Yeah, he didn't. He only heard his name and experiment. His ears perked up wondering, am I getting some action tonight?
I'm sorry, Alex, but you're not getting no damn action from me.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But we're at the last
E-Series
part
data.
of Gamma's.
Second story, second part.
Well, this is the second part, but we're nearing the end. We're
Hot shelter.
we're right at the end of the second part, I think. Well, no.
We still got a few
Oh,
minutes.
we actually do go through Hot Shelter in this part. I thought it was part 3.
Well, lady, I guess you were wrong.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I bet you if Big the Cat was trying to walk up that, he wouldn't be able to do it.
I don't know. I've never actually tried.
bet
I don't
he'd-
think Big the Cat has any levels.
I bet
in,
he'd go
no,
ex-
he actually does go through Hot Shelter.
He would go extremely, and I mean extremely slow.
I don't think I've tried.
What are you doing here?
I'm going to get his second power up.
Oh yeah, those power-ups are in this.
Yeah. You can't get this power up until after the egg carrier crashes. If you try to go to it before, it's full of water and you just float with your little,
Its blast damages enemies in a wide
like a
pattern.
helicopter
Not
pattern
a
where you just
helicopter.
float above the water.
Not float above the water. I don't want to float above Wawa.
Float above Wawa.
What?
You, sir, are not right.
Man, you ain't right, boy.
But, Hot Shelter.
Well, it looks like
This
we
is Gamma's final level.
Yeah.
And by far his most difficult one.
Oh.
But the only problem with his is not it's difficult. It's that it just drags on. And if this is your first time playing it, you're
like I did, I failed miserably. My
like you
first
have
time
to
through.
you have to watch out because the train section coming up later can be a killer, especially when it comes with time. And going up the ladder is a bad idea. Don't do that.
Then why did you do it?
I don't know. But I did a no-no right there. And I just glitched through the wall. Don't ask me how I did that.
The
I
door
don't
didn't
know.
even open. I bet you were thinking, what the hell?
Yeah. I should have put another the fuck there.
Are you trying to do it again?
I wasn't trying. But this is where Gamma's portion of the level separates from Amy's. So we're now in a whole different area of Hot Shelter that only Gamma can enter.
I think my first time through this, I made it right to the end with and failed with like 2 seconds.
Yeah, you can very easily run out of your time.
Make it to the very end and then basically just lose.
Basically,
Like I just did.
Yeah, the best advice I can give is get that power up, because what that power up does is it expands your firing range, so you can lock on to more people, and it does more damage, which gives you a bigger multiplier, which gives you more time. And wait, the part ends at this level.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Nice going.
Yeah. Well, we'll catch up at the second half of Hot Shelter, and
And we will see you guys then. We'll talk to you guys then, rather.
all right. See you guys.
Peace.